Hey y'all, welcome to another episode of the Sisters in Crime with Shy and Toy after show. This is an after show today, no true crime. We definitely had to get this episode out the way. We have been furious this week, y'all, and I'm pretty sure if you are on social media, you have to. If you're a Black woman, you were highly offended yesterday. Of course, if you don't know what we're talking about Netta and Charles now.
Big Joe.
Okay.
Big Joe.
So we're just gonna get into it, y'all. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe on our YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok pages. Sisters in Crime with SistasinCrimewithShiandToy on all platforms. Our email is always in the description box where you can send us emails for cases, after show topics. Like, we discuss crap like this, but also like advice questions and stuff like that, like day-to-day life, struggles, that sort of thing. So if you have any of that you want us to talk about on our platform, please let us know. And we're just gonna get into it. Y'all, when I tell you, I'm gonna keep it a buck. I wasn't mad. I was just like, okay. I wasn't mad because I'm not ignorant and I'm not stupid.
Right. If it didn't apply to me, but it was still reckless as hell.
Yeah, it was irresponsible.
Yes.
Primarily for the fact that the black women you called stupid yesterday, Joe, are the ones that put your ass where the hell you at.
So if y'all don't know, Joe went live yesterday. Charles had left out that house. Joe went live yesterday saying that people always trying to say he want to be a black woman and he does not. And don't say I'm misgendering him because he's saying he do not think he a woman and don't want to be a woman. So if it ain't a woman, then I don't know. He is not. I don't want to hear that. I seen some of that in the comments last time. Okay, but in saying that, he also said, if anything, I want to be white. I want to be white. If anything, if I want to be a white woman, because I don't want to be black, because they all the black women that be coming after me ignorant, this, that, and the third. Then he went to talking about people, as he always do, like to throw shots, people on welfare and food stamps. You know so much about it because it sounds like it come from personal experience.
Most definitely. You can look at Charles and see he got a stamp a here and there.
You're like, why is you throwing shade? Like, you need to humble yourself. And I told my sister this, I honest to God, had been sparing Miss Netta
for a long
months now. While people been attacking her, people been attacking him. I've been like, dang, that's a lot. People just rude, people cruel, da da da. And then I tuned into that live yesterday and I hear that and I'm like, the majority of your supporters are black women. What is you talking about?
And for you to say if you would be anything, you would be a white woman, newsflash, you will never be either.
They don't want you neither.
They don't know nothing about you. They don't want to watch your content. You make them nasty ass dishes with them bell peppers and onions. They don't want to watch that. They don't want to watch you.
All the time.
And you act like you internationally known. No, you're not.
But sis, let me ask you this. I literally tuned in because I was like, oh, Joe making a pot pie seems like it's quick and easy. Let me catch a quick recipe. So,
and look, I'm going to pause her right there. I said, I got on her ass. I said, how dare you? Because your sister makes one hell of a chicken pot pie. And how dare you hop on Charles Snow's page trying to learn how to cook a pot pie when your sister, I'm the GOAT.
She really did, y'all. She said, I
just had to put my shades on, y'all, because I said, my Lord, have mercy.
Yeah. Because that's not nothing I gravitate to. I'm not big on pot pie. And when I logged in and he was making, I said, okay, that's going to be interesting. And I was popping on and off. And I eventually had to get off because I had a lot of meetings yesterday because I was at work when this happened.
Mm-hmm.
But what triggered that? Because it started out going really well. I noticed Charles left. Charles had to go do something. Charles left out the door. Mm-hmm. And then it went left.
I'm going to tell you, to be honest, I would not say that it started off good. I'm going to go back a little bit. this stuff ain't been right. I mean, for a long time, this has been a mess. From the time the BET Awards crap went down, they fired their manager and that whole blow up. And then I would say this the last straw would be when they did that interview with on Auntie on
Yeah.
Zeus. That really what shook.
That was hilarious.
It was
Listen,
hilarious. But I'm gonna tell you,
Queen, Tia, and Tokyo Tony,
yeah, reckless.
they was clocking it. They was
Reckless. But what I will say, during that interview, they exposed their Achilles heel.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of stuff that they don't know about each other. Well, let me be specific. It's a lot of things I feel like that Joe don't know about.
Don't know about Charles.
Because Tia and Tokyo peeped that during that interview. That's why Charles got so defensive in so many instances during that whole interview. You know, he'd be real quiet one minute, and then when they went to go prying, you know, in different areas involving him, he hop up telling Netta to shut up and all this kind of stuff. I was like,
now, so what they clocked that, and I've been clocked it. And
yeah.
we just gonna call a spade a spade. Joe is not Rolandis' first male partner.
Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with that.
It's nothing wrong with it. It's 2024. Why is we still hiding?
Yeah, but the issue was Netta be speaking so boldly. This is my husband. People jealous of me and my husband. Do you know everything you need to know about your husband? Because because Netta sat up on that platform and said, Rolandis, that was his first male partner. And you know, basically Tokyo and Tia was able to get him to admit that he was not.
That was not his first male partner. I said, you was up there looking crazy. I said, but that you when you go, I've noticed, and this is not all men, and y'all is married. A lot of times you go to bragging on these men. That's what stuff start happening. Okay.
Yeah.
These days, I don't even save a man phone number because we just finna see.
Listen,
just finna see. But it like they clocked it, and Netta was sitting on that couch looking stupid.
That's what it was all about.
That's what it was all about. But they also clocked, which I thought was hilarious.
Yep.
Tia told him, Tia said, so Netta, you think that he'll never be with another woman if something happened between y'all? And Netta was like, he might do. Tia said, I bet I come to the hotel tonight and dry him out. Charles was smiling.
Yeah.
And laughing like.
And well, what she said was, I bet I can get a few you-know-whats to come down to meet with him, and dry his ass out.
And dry him out.
And for the fact that Charles laughed, and did not say, quit playing. No, that's not true. You could never. Charles didn't say none of that.
Because none of that. The way you brag about that man, if that was my man.
Yeah.
I wish you would sit up there and laugh and smile, entertaining this.
Yeah. But you know, even when they asked Miss Netta, do you love Charles? Oh, Netta was like, yeah, of course. Yeah, of course I do. They asked Charles, do you love Miss Netta? Yeah, I mean, of course I do.
But see, we see it all the time though. Like, that's no secret because as they say, that person said in the comments, and I've been screaming ever since, Joe want to be a dainty woman so bad. Joe always be affectionate towards Charles and stuff, and Charles continuously rejects his affections. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, with Rolandis, that's not a skit. That's not part of no skit. As much as she try to put on like stuff is part of a skit, that is not. We can see continuously Joe being affectionate with Rolandis, and Rolandis not paying it no attention.
But also, can we normalize this? Can we be clear on what's not real? Like what is and what's not a skit? Because that's what's confusing. You hop on the page and you say Netta is a character. But when do we address you as Joe? You know what I mean? Like,
exactly. And then if you address him as Joe, he gets offended sometimes.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, you said Netta is a character.
Yeah.
So, like, I feel like the lines between, first of all, ain't no boundaries, because the lines between your social media life, social media persona, and your personal life are blurring. And that's a point when, as you said about a month ago, Joe, you said you was going to take a break. That's a time that's indicative that you need to take a break, because you keep spazzing out.
Well, it is more apparent even right now that you need to take a break. I don't know if you just need to quit lives altogether and just do your skits and post them and keep it moving. You don't need to do no lives, because you keep saying that Black women are attacking you. There are some. I do believe there are some. I see them like calling him ugly, saying all kind of mean things. I've never seen their inbox and what the women say or men say to them. I haven't. But in actuality, some of the stuff you brought on yourself. You say you're an icon. You say you internationally known. Do you think that in celebrities, when you a celebrity, and y'all, let me clear this up, y'all ain't no celebrities.
She said that. He said that too.
Yeah. You're not a celebrity. Okay.
And then, real quick side note for you to go on Auntie podcast, like, yo, you don't know them three. Like, you don't know Carlissa, Tokyo, Tony, and Tia Kim. And then he gonna say one of y'all Rick Ross. What was hilarious? He said one of y'all Rick Ross baby mama, ain't it? Tia Kim pointed at Tokyo, Tony, said her. She got twins by her. Forever shade Rick Ross.
That's what
story. I just had to throw that in there because that was funny as I don't know what.
Right. But it seems like you need to take a social media break, and you need to just post the skits and keep it moving. You don't need to do no more lives, because you, like I said, you say Black women are attacking you. Do I see some? Yep. Do I see some men? Absolutely. But the thing is, when it started, you went the wrong route about it.
Right.
Okay? You should have got moderators at that point. Right.
Yes.
If you an icon and you got all this money and all this stuff, you can get some moderators.
You need moderators. You should not be running all y'all social media pages.
Right. That's what you should have done. But you took the opposite route and chose to brag about how much money you got and all these opportunities you got, and people that's having, always want Charles and Netta here at ABC, like everywhere you want them to be, like all these things. You got so much money and people want to be like you. People want to be like Charles. People want y'all relationship. And see, that makes people mad, and they want to at you, because it's like, why would we want your life?
Let me tell you this. First of all, don't nobody want Charles. They just troll you because they see how you react anytime they say something about Charles. Don't nobody want him for real.
Right. Because it's apparent that you are insecure. And you're insecure. And I think that the part is, people don't understand. And I know not people understand, you just don't understand, because people peep that the moment y'all hit the scene.
Yeah.
That's true, T. Like, you didn't get insecure and just like within the past couple months when y'all got more exposure. No. You've been insecure.
And I want to know where that insecurity come from. Like, has Charles cheated in the past? Something done happened. But let me clock this, Joe. Not all Black women feel that way. So when you have Black women who support you, and somebody that logs into Charles' live to give you advice and tell you to ignore the haters and keep doing your thing, and you snap on her and spaz on her just because she a Black woman, it's not a good look, because that's exactly what you did to that young lady. And even when Charles and her was trying to explain to you what was happening, you still was going off. Now, your ex-manager Carlos said, he said, Joe don't know when to close his damn mouth, and you don't. You block your blessings that way. That's how you lost your reality show. You talk about stuff too much before it happened. That's how you was not able to go to no BET Awards, because you talk about stuff too much before it happened, because you be bragging, and then God have to knock you down a peg, but you still ain't learned your lesson.
Well, sis, it's not even bragging, it's lying.
I can't say they did not get an invite to the BET Awards, but that publicist, I can't remember his name, had told them, because Carlos confirmed that he was going to try to get them at the BET Awards, but as guests, I'm assuming.
Okay, but Netta said, and I don't know where they was at, but said that she could possibly be performing at the BET
Nah,
Awards.
that shit was a lie.
That is a lie. That's what I'm saying.
That
You
shit
be
was a lie.
bragging, it's a lie. Like
You
that's
be
the thing.
he be lying and trolling.
But that's the thing I be talking about. It's the lies. Like,
but only to come back and just recently say, I ain't seen I was gonna perform in no BET. It's a million clips confirming you did.
Exactly. Like, I seen the clip just last week.
It's everywhere. Because you're delusional. But you know what? I said I aspire to be that delusional, but I don't want to be a liar on top of that delusion.
Let me tell you something. If you aspire to be that level of delusional, you know where you going.
I do, because you manifest that way. Some people say in order for you to make, you have to be some level of delusion in order to manifest. And when I mean that, I mean you have to walk and talk like you got it already.
Of course.
Some people consider that a level of delusion. But I ain't about to be lying about what I got and what I don't got and what I got going on in my life, baby. That's why you should have never fired Carlos, because you clearly need a manager and a publicist, because they could have been able to divert that situation and then they could have done damage control. It probably wouldn't have been as big as it is, but Carlos said you don't know when to close your damn mouth.
Well, now they ain't got Carlos because you call yourself firing him, and like that could have been like Joe accused Carlos of stealing from him. My thing is, that's what you get when you got all of this stuff going on. You have no contracts.
No.
You know,
but you so smart. You know so much.
But you so smart. You worked in 2 restaurants and you know business. You so smart. Not one contract.
You finna be working in a 3rd.
Yeah.
Because we finna see the fall of Joe.
Well, listen. Yesterday, some black women rallied. I even saw a black woman, her video. She said, I had heard of Charles and Netta, but I had never watched their content ever. She said, it's just not my thing. She said, but today, they have gained a true hater.
Yeah.
It was so many women on live last night. I know before I went to bed, there were so many women live on last night calling for a huge like ban to
cancel
and to cancel. And it must have been effective today because Joe came on live and was speaking a very different tune. He apologized. I don't want it.
Joe live now with a panel of people. Don't be. That's why I said in the comments on one of the things. No, stand on it.
Stand on it.
Because just
like with your whole chest like you did yesterday.
Just like black women will come together to support, we will come together and withdraw support too. Because I'm going to stand 10 toes down, because I'm sick and tired of black women being the butt of the joke for everybody when all we do is support everybody. My sister would tell you, I was kind of on the fence about this whole situation because I felt bad. I said, I know people keep talking trash to him. I know people are cruel. People talk about his skin. People talk about this, that, and the third. Continuously imagine hearing that day in and day out. So I was giving him a little grace. Up until I sat my black ass in that live yesterday.
And called black women, listening to Joe call black women dumb.
Stupid and ignorant.
And then to say, well, I'm not talking about my fans. Well, yes, you are.
Yeah, because they black women.
They black women. You can't separate your fans from black women. They are black women. At the end of the day, they are black women.
Exactly. And I was so upset because I was like, there I go, continuously giving people grace. Continuously giving people grace. That is my downfall, y'all. I am such an empath. You know what I mean? So even in our last clips, like I was trying to be more reserved. I'm still not going to sit up here and roast Joe. I'm not going to do that. But it was very disgusting. I was on my way to the gym when Joe was in that live, and I was utterly disgusted. I said, are you serious? Like, that's how you feel. And this is indicative of a lot of black men, period. How do you feel that way when you come from a black woman?
they hate her too.
When and I'm wondering if it's something that happened with their mama that causes them to hate all black women, because I'm not understanding where this is coming from. Like, was it some ACEs, some adverse childhood experiences? What was it?
Yeah.
Because these black women that support you like, and now you trying to backpedal and save your ass. Keep it.
What I'm gonna tell you, I don't know how impactful, all those black women going live yesterday saying we not standing for this. We about to cancel yours. I don't know how impactful that was, because see, Joe last week was just on live. Can't nobody cancel me. Can't nobody. Do you know how big my following is? If I wanted yesterday, Joe actually said, I think it was yesterday, if I wanted to tell my icons to go get this other person, they'll fly over there and I guess attack you right then and there. But I'm not gonna do that. Yeah.
He kept saying, "Oh, I can get my icons to attack you. I can get my icons to attack Hillary. I can get them to attack what's the one name?
LaQuanda
and the other, the white man that be trolling him."
And let's go back to that.
Gabe? Is it Gabe?
And Gabe, yeah.
And Gabe. I can get my icons to attack all y'all. I'm like,
okay. And then one side note. Now this is gonna be me, but this is just a question I have. How can Joe call LaQuanda alligator skin when you look like a bullfrog?
And that's no tea, no, that's all the tea, all the shade, because that's the pot calling the kettle black. Is the alligator skin in the room with us?
Because I was like, because the moment Joe said it, I said, whoa, wait a minute.
Joe, where the
fuck is this? Why are you smoking?
I don't know. That's God's grace.
But seriously, I'm saying, you look like a bullfrog. And you talking about LaQuanda got alligators? Okay.
How can you say? But see, that's what I be talking about. You're a hypocrite because you mad at people for doing the same thing to you.
Yeah.
You mad at people for saying making the same type of remarks to you, but you gonna say that towards LaQuanda.
And I was trying to understand what happened yesterday, because even Joe supposedly, which everybody saw that apology video, not the one from today. I'm talking about the one a couple weeks ago, where Joe is apologizing to his husband, his family, Gabe, LaQuanda, and the young lady who was on live with Charles, because Netta called that woman a bee and all
kind of bees. And she was trying to help
another name yesterday.
And she was trying to help your ass, but see, she called her another name yesterday because that girl went on 2K. And an interview with 2K. So she was like, we hit squashing, and she went on 2K, whatever. And he was and Joe was like, and you don't even get nothing. 2K give you that little funky $150. Okay. Well, that's what the way the economy is right now. $150 may help some people. It may go a long way for some people.
But the thing is, though, that's another issue I have. Go ahead and take that little $150. That's $750. But my thing is, when you giving out $100, you act like that's something.
Exactly. Talking about, because that's how they gonna offer you, because they offered it to me. I'm like, okay, so what? Like, you can't just sit up and say you sorry. No, you said that with your chest, so I need you to stand on it.
And another thing, a point I want to make, and I think this is one of the crucial points. If I don't say none tonight, this is what you get when y'all make the wrong people famous.
Right. But see, it wasn't even. It was. I take it. People tune in because it is entertaining. Okay. Yeah. It wasn't to make. I don't think it was intentionally to make them famous. I think it was just people just tune into stuff, and then it started getting messy. People love mess.
Yeah.
So I don't see them gonna be on the scenes for too much longer, because from what I see, us as black women, we like wrap it up. Okay. Yep. Wrap it up. Your time is over. That's why you backpedaling, trying to cop please today.
Mm-hmm. Boo, okay? Tomato.
We don't care. You said what you said. You said it with your chest. Now you done messed up your bag. So now you ain't gonna be able to afford no real Gucci or no Old Nation for Gucci. National? Old National.
Yeah.
Go at Old National Flea Market Gucci.
Say that with your whole chest. Joe's tone was very toned down. Joe looked very remorseful. But like I said, black women, yeah, black women are tired though. It's been a while since black women have had, one of those instances where, it's just people just giving us a hard time. Yeah. But we got hit twice between Joe and then the German woman saying that she knows she better than black women. Like, black women are tired of supporting people like Joe, and then when they got to the heights that they want to get, now it's forget our black women. We can't stand y'all bees. And
now I'm gonna tell you, just like the good Lord gave it to you, He will take it away. Y'all need to learn to be a little more humble. It's a time to pop your shit.
Yep.
And it's a time to be humble. But even when you pop your shit, you don't do it in a sense that I'm better than you. Mm-hmm. Now, I said something on Snapchat the other day and I got some responses. I was like, okay, but I said what I said. I am better than some people in some situations. Okay? That's no tea, no shade. And why I say that is I said, if all you bring to my environment, and this goes for anyone, if all you embody is mediocrity,
yep,
and miserableness and stuff like that, I am better than that. Okay?
Yeah.
But I don't look down at people. So, girl, I said I'm not finna explain myself, y'all. I said what I said. But anyway, back to Joe. Joe does it in a way to where he looks down at people, and you looking down at people who are in the situations that I suspect, this is Toya talking, I don't have no proof of this, you looking down at people in situations that I suspect you come from.
Exactly. We haven't seen their environment, but based off what we've seen, and this is no tea, no shade at people who, live in mobile homes or whatever. No, that's not what I'm saying. The way Joe puts on, you would think Joe is supposed to be in Buckhead in Atlanta, like
Beverly Hills.
You would think that Joe is on that level. Mm-mm. And it doesn't match your environment. That's why people get on them all the time, because y'all be calling people broke and all this kind of stuff. But the way you live doesn't reflect that y'all got all this money. It just doesn't. And you tick people off when you say distasteful stuff like that about people, your supporters, black women.
Yeah. Boo, you in the trailer park.
Yeah. I was trying not to go there. I really was trying not to go there.
You know I'm always the one to go there. You in the trailer park.
Yeah. You on the stove dicing them bell peppers and onions.
In the trailer park with a blow-up hot tub.
And why was you cutting up string cheese to put in that food the other day?
Who cuts up string cheese?
And he wasn't even pulling the string. He wasn't even pulling it. He was dicing it up.
And while we at it, can you pick another nail color than black? Because if your nails already looking like burnt Vienna sausages, and then you always got black polish to some extent with a design, you need to tell Ling Ling them to do something that's more flattering for them knuckles.
Can you grease them knuckles too? That's one thing. Can you put some lotion on them knuckles?
Because they be looking real. And I'm going to tell y'all, Charles don't be liking that damn food. It was a video. Joe went and got some hospital food, brought it to the house. Charles was devouring that food. Joe sitting up there throwing shade, talking about, it don't taste like mine, do it. Charles said, it's all right. It's good.
Listen, that clip was probably, I can't even think of how long that clip was, but I know Charles had probably gulped down about a third of that plate during that show.
Charles wasn't even talking.
He said, man, it's good. Look, his lips was greasy. Charles wasn't playing.
Joe sitting there talking, it ain't got enough seasoning, it ain't got Charles said,
like, Joe hates when Rolandis loves anything that, like, someone else made. Like,
bell peppers and onions. You gonna bell pepper and onion that man to death.
And the thing is, though, I knew that pot pie was gonna be nasty because
it looked pretty though.
all I'm gonna say, it ain't better than mine.
It
Okay.
looked pretty. I was like, oh, okay, you put the dough on there. You rolled it out with the cup, with some flour. You put the dough in there. You put your little stars in there, and it came out pretty. I don't know how it tastes, cause everything that look good don't be good. It did look not since it looked pretty when he showed it right before he cussed us the hell out and ended the TikTok live.
Look, he ain't cuss me out because I ain't dumb. He ain't cuss me out.
No, at this point, he wouldn't even refer to black women. He cussed them.
Just said, I'm gonna get off here because I'm tired of talking y'all, and I'm tired of y'all tired of looking at me.
He's on my nasty ass food.
And that's what they're saying, Hercules.
Joe is crashing out.
Say, oh my God, we're watching an episode right now, a manic episode.
Having a manic.
No.
Be on the line. You hear TikTok over here, YouTube right here, and Facebook right here. He said here, and I'm finna end y'all over here too. He said how many people over here? 13,000. Y'all just want some mess. I'm about to end y'all. I'm sick of looking at you.
Like, I don't know, like, I have a feeling of what's going on. It's the live, and I'm gonna tell you, it's a breakdown.
Yeah.
And I'm not proud of it. Yes, I say things about Joe. I
Yeah.
do. And some of this might even be contradicting. I don't really care because I stood what I said. Like, me for myself, I would see little clips here and there, not anything from the past, not none of the past content, because apparently they used to feel like, I heard this from someone who used to watch them. They felt like Charles was mean to Netta, like way back when. So then they brought Charles like on camera instead of just talking on camera. And then that's when the whole narrative switched that Netta runs Charles and all this kind of stuff.
But that first narrative is slowly resurfacing because remember we saw that clip, and it was an argument that Joe and Rolandis was having, and it got heated, and Rolandis was threatening to hit and do something to Joe. And Joe was like, see, y'all be sitting up here talking about I'm meaning him, this, that, and the third. Y'all don't know what this MF will be doing in this house or what he be doing to me. I done told him to leave. You can leave. He won't leave. He won't go nowhere. So I was like,
sound like a squatter to me.
I've been there. I ain't gonna get too much in my personal life, but my ex I was with, honey, that would not leave. And I did not want to involve my family or the police. So I just waited till the lease was up and I did not renew it. But people will squat on you because I was telling him, I'm single. We are not together. This is over. I said, I'm so mad here. I was talking to a whole other man. I said, you won't leave my house. I can't help that. And he was a big dude, like, So I was like, I'm I ain't want to call the police. I ain't want to involve my family because it's still protecting him in those moments. I said, but now when Joe said that, I felt triggered.
Yeah.
He said, I told him to leave. He won't leave.
Well, that's your husband.
But see, you say that in a private recorded conversation, then you come back and say, that's y'all need to be asking me how I kept a man and how I got a man to marry me. Because one thing about it, we don't leave. We may fight, we may argue, but we at the end of the day we communicate.
Well,
and you just said you wanted him at your house.
But sis, I'm gonna tell you, I tried my best to find that clip, but I cannot find it nowhere. When I declare, I can't say quote like verbatim, Joe was on a boat with Rolandis and Stormy, Coach Stormy.
Yeah.
And Joe sat up there and said, he trying to teach women how to take care of a man. That is what Joe
He
said.
always said it. He always said it. He always be like, y'all need to pay attention because y'all need to learn how to keep y'all man like I keep mine.
And the thing is, though, but then you said, every man is different. What you sit up there and do for Charles is not what the next man want. Okay?
The next man don't want a Joe.
No.
Charles don't even want you. He's an opportunist. We uncovered that on the Auntie podcast, but I've been new.
Yeah.
Because I know how opportunists move.
Yeah.
You're an
Because
opportunist.
it's a different from a man acting nonchalant versus a man that just don't love you.
Ain't got no interest at all in you.
No interest at all. Because that's what I noticed. Like, Netta's always, everybody know, everybody know Charles. He just act like there was.
No.
There's only so many like times I'm gonna be embarrassed and you're not gonna return the affection, and looking like a fool.
I'ma hold your hand when I say this. Come on.
We didn't hold his hand last week.
I'ma hold your hand with a napkin when I say this.
Why with a napkin? Why?
Because I don't know where them burnt Vienna sausages been. I'ma hold your hand with a napkin when I say this. That man hates you.
Yeah.
That man hate you.
Yeah.
It shows, like, even though y'all be he can't even fake it enough to put on a skit.
Like, did you see that clip? I thought to myself to screen record that clip and pull it up on here. There is a clip where Joe is laying on Charles' arm and they're talking about like a promo or where they're gonna be or whatever, and like Charles looked
visibly uncomfortable.
Like,
I know exactly what you're talking about because that's the image I got playing in my head.
Yeah.
Every time he try to be this little dainty woman, Charles, and go outside. You don't want to come in the life, go outside and wash my car.
Yeah.
Charles be looking at you like you crazy.
Yeah. Charles is very much so an opportunist. I would not.
Yes.
That's why but that's why Charles got so upset when Blueface mom, I can't remember her name.
Why I got this big ass straw for this? Go ahead.
You always got a straw.
I do because I don't like drink. Go ahead. People be making fun of me for that because I always need a straw, but whatever.
But when Blueface Mama was like, her sister had hit Charles up in the DM, he got offensive because basically they were able to they was getting on his skin early in the interview because they were saying that, he, could possibly have another account that Miss Netta don't know about, and Charles got visibly upset very quickly.
Yeah.
And Miss Netta trying to flex. It's Charles and Netta. I got access to all the accounts and all this, and say
Charles got access to his accounts too, but I was like, ain't nobody worried about you. Ain't nobody trying to pick you up.
Yeah, but I mean, it's not hard to hide another phone and have another account. It's not hard.
But I think it's hilarious that Charles he was on the live and he had a robe on and somebody said something about the 8-pack. He said, "Oh, the 8-pack gone." I said, that quick? I said, did Gold's plastic surgery repossess that 8-pack?
They had to. Because he was sitting up there on the Auntie interview with a damn fire on.
And you can see it through the shirt. I was like, why is you wearing that thigh high? And he was like, which I know the procedures after surgery, you have to wear da-da-da. But they said they got lipo and stuff like that. Oh, that just reminded me. Joe was also in that live talking about, let me bend over so y'all can see this BBL, this lipo, this BBL I seen. Y'all be talking about that too. I was like, Joe is crashing out. I don't want to see that.
Yeah. Joe is really crashing out. It was actually concerning until he started talking. When I watched it, I was like, Lord have mercy. I was like, he's just not having a good day. And then when he went in on black women, I said, oh, you done.
But I honestly felt like it started off good because he was not talking shit when that live began. It was just like, okay, y'all, I'm going to make a chicken pot pie for Charles, for us to have. Charles only got one can of dough. I was like, not to send that slow man to the store to get nothing. But you know what? A lot of men be like that. You send them to the store, they just act like they don't know what to do. They just be lost. That used to piss me off because why you act like you slow? But anyway, I said, I was tuned in, and then all of a sudden I said, okay, when I hop back on, I said, oh, he is reading everybody for fifth. What happened?
Listen, him and them, him. Maybe that's why I get that wine kicking in. I start stuttering.
Look, this kicking in too. That's why I'm talking shit.
Listen, I guess that's what you get. Like when you have people like we have people like him who ain't had shit all his life, and they just automatic, all of a sudden get all this attention, and a little bit of change. They don't know how to act. I'm a thousandaire. Me and Charles, we're not there, but we are like there. And I was just like,
no, you're not there.
No, you're not here. You're not there. You're not
anywhere.
You're not anywhere.
You're in Alabama.
Yeah.
But if you consider yourself to be icons and celebrities, because you refer to yourself as a celebrity on Auntie Podcast, and I love them to death, but even they're not celebrities. And that's no tea, no shade. I don't need y'all because I love Auntie. I don't need her coming for me. I love Tia. But that's no tea, no shade, but they're not celebrities. They are famous. That's the difference.
Yeah.
So you may be well known and you may be famous, but Joe, you're not a celebrity. And if you're going to refer to yourself as a celebrity, you need to act like one, because most celebrities don't carry on like this. If you're so higher than thou, then you don't need to be addressing us peasants.
No.
If you're there.
But obviously, if you're there, you wouldn't have had to, double down on everything you said yesterday. Today, you got on
and
there
and apologize.
Trying to apologize and stuff. And I'm gonna be real. Black women were over it yesterday. We just don't want to hear it. And you've been canceled. You can say nobody can cancel you. You can say that all day. You were canceled yesterday.
Black women can.
Yeah.
This is your notice.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. You're out. You're canceled.
This is your notice.
Mm-hmm.
It's a wrap for you like Christmas.
But I'm gonna tell you, when there were black women who don't even watch Joe and Netta got a hold of them clips, they're like, "Oh, then he's earned a hater. He ain't earned a fan.
You earned a hater." Because I said they talk about black women, every time I turn around, somebody has something disparaging to say about black women. But black women come together when we need to come together because we are sick and tired. Sick and tired.
Uh-huh.
And I wholeheartedly believe it now. It does not change how I view people, how I interact with people, but black women are the most hated people on the planet.
But the most copied, too.
Replicated, but never duplicated, because you could never. I said, and they continuously want to sit up and talk shit about black women when you're trying to be one. Especially people who think they got a one-up for dating a black man that the black women didn't even want to begin with. He over there for a reason, because I see a lot of that going around too. He over there for a reason. Them passport bros and stuff like that, which I ain't even been hearing much about recently. Mm-mm. He over there for a reason.
Well, when they, when some of them ended up going over there with no money. Okay, that's the part. See, they blew all their money to get there. You ain't got no money. That's what these women in these countries are expecting. When you're trying to get these women, they're trying to have a better life.
They want money.
And then some of y'all went out. Well, not some of it. There was some that went over there and got unalive and robbed.
Some got your ass beat.
Yeah. So yeah.
But so I was like, this is not our battle. And no. I hate to say it, that reminds me of that young guy who got killed by his white girlfriend, fiance, whatever they was. And I'll guess who, and every time something happens to a black man, who the first one to come to y'all defense and to save y'all?
Yeah.
A black woman, until some tweets resurfaced where he was saying very negative things about black women, and black women as a collective said, this ain't our fight.
Yeah. That's that guy in Florida. Matter of fact, his girlfriend ended up
she's walking around
and went to Hawaii, and then they were able to get her back here, and she went to like a mental rehab or something like that,
right.
Or whatever. Basically, it don't even matter. She out on the street. She brutally stabbed that man.
Brutally. And even Joe, when people was attacking you, who was coming to your defense, Joe? Black women.
And then the ones in the comments, and I'm going to address some of y'all, some of the ones in the comments, not ours.
Yeah.
But over in the comments of the clips and the live, talking about, he only talking about certain black women. We are a whole.
We a whole. If you talk about black women, you include all of us, baby.
All of us. It don't.
That's y'all problem. Y'all think it's some people that some black people or some black women is better than others.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Well, I'm gonna keep it real. I did say earlier, and I stand on that. When he went on that rant calling black people dumb, I immediately separated myself because I'm not dumb.
Well, of course, because it don't apply to us.
Yeah, it don't apply.
We're not in his comments dragging him or nothing like that. Mm-hmm. But I can't let you sit up and talk about my sisters like that. Like, no. I love black women down.
Yes.
I love black women down to the core. Yeah. Like, we ain't rocking like that. So it's, you either have all of us or none of us.
But you got canceled yesterday.
And all the apologies in the world is not gonna make up for that. For you to be backpedaling, making an apology, some done hit your pockets, bro.
Yeah.
Some done happen on the back end. Them numbers ain't numbering like they supposed to.
And then Joe also admitted that, hey, when he see that he ain't trending, he wake up, he ain't trending. He say stuff like that. Basically what he said, he triggers on purpose. But I don't understand. If you try to trigger and bait people, why do you get mad when they retaliate? I don't understand.
Joe, you triggering everything but a chemical peel. Wake that up. The tequila talking now. You triggering everything but a chemical peel. Let's talk about it.
Him and Thomas the Train. If you don't know, Thomas the Train is Charles.
Let's talk about it. Mrs. Puff.
No, but they just didn't got me downright mad now. Like that yesterday, like I was like, Joe sitting up there with them 5 locks going in on black women. Like it's insane.
And for you to be Joe, like what, 50?
Joe said he 47. I said, ain't no way in hell Joe no 47.
That's so hard.
That's a strong 65. Joe got of the strong deacon. I have seen Southern deacons with a face like that. That is a strong face of a strong deacon, a devoted deacon.
I don't believe it, Leatherface. I don't believe it.
No, but Joe said he's 47. I said, ain't no way. Somebody better get that birth certificate because ain't no way.
No. And I don't condone my behavior right now. I'm going to just go ahead and let y'all, but I don't care right now because I'm tired of people talking about black women.
Yeah.
So once you go there, you take, and I've been working on myself. I'm trying to do better, but you go low, I go to hell.
Yeah. But you know what? Black women be minding their business. We really do. We support the people that we support. You know, black women, we start businesses, we getting in a plan. Yeah. Like, we do we in like our self-improvement phase. We really
are. We're flourishing.
Right. We're flourishing.
Us the hell alone.
We're minding our own business, and then here come idiots like you with y'all nonsense.
I just wanted to learn how to make a chicken pot pie. You took me for a loop yesterday.
She took me for a loop too, because I said, what the hell are you doing? What are you going through to be tuning in to Joe and Netta trying to get cooking tips? I was highly offended by that.
I just love to watch people cook, y'all. So every time I used to pull up anything with Charles and Netta to come across my FYP, the plate would already be ready. So I was like, okay, that's interesting. I ain't never made a chicken pot pie. That ain't nothing to be on my radar. So let me see. And then you started talking shit about black women. I was like, oh.
I guess that was the wrong live, huh? You ain't want that meal, did you? Okay.
I did not.
You got what you bargained for.
I said I've had enough.
I'm gonna tell you one thing. I haven't tuned in on this, and I'm gonna touch on 2 things. I really hope that Craig catches wind of Netta calling him a B word yesterday.
Craig gonna read him for 5th.
You listen. Your read was ready, and it was served.
Yes,
on Craig's first read. He gonna come for blood the next time.
I'm gonna tune in. When is it gonna be? Monday?
I think so.
I'ma tune in, T.S. Madison. And then he keeps saying, he wants his icons to stop attacking T.S. Madison because T.S. Madison ain't nothing did nothing. If you really got icons and people really going to bat for you and attacking people over Joe, y'all is delusional as hell.
Yeah, like T.S. Madison is on Beyonce's album. She could care less. Your little small demographic cannot touch T.S. Madison supporters. So I'm a T.S. Madison supporter. So if y'all want to go there, we can get to it.
But what's crazy, boo, is that even content creators with a smaller following than Joe has like maybe 725K followers on TikTok. I follow creators with like 50K and they have moderators.
Yeah. Oh,
Joe just money hungry and want to keep all the money to himself and Rolandis. But like you need a moderator to help you out so that way these things don't even get through or come through and you ain't got to address them. I don't understand why people feel the need to address everything, baby. I don't address nothing but my direct deposit.
No, no.
If it's late, baby. I ain't addressing nothing.
That's it.
I'm at a phase in my life. Think what you want, believe what you want. I could care less. That's on you. I ain't got nothing to do with that.
Let them push whatever narrative they have to.
Joe done lost. Let me do my tequila math. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Joe done lost like 6K followers because his account yesterday when I checked was at like 725,000. It's down to 719,000.
Oh, so we standing on business, and
we standing on business.
Keep standing on business because I'm gonna tell y'all this video right here is gonna be the last time we talk about Joe.
How I'm doing, baby? Tell them I'm still pretty, still getting money, still standing on business.
Oh, that video was just posted.
Okay, it's not my bad.
No, that was posted a couple days ago, but I still find it hilarious.
Still successful.
I thought
Rolandis actually looked good in this video, but I said that's a strong Photoshop.
Did you say Rolandis looked good in that picture, sis?
It's the Photoshop.
I can't see it.
Oh, okay. He looked.
And I guarantee you, if I could see it clearly, I would strongly disagree.
And like Charles really don't be doing much, y'all. I don't really have too much to say about Charles, other than he hates Joe.
Yeah.
Hates Joe.
Yeah,
he had too much stuff. But Joe, baby, you need to take some time off. Well, you ain't got to take no time off at this point because you've been canceled.
And I'm like, I don't understand how Rolandis lives, you know. And I'm gonna tell y'all this. See, it came out, of course, during this whole fallout with Carlos that Rolandis lost his job. Now, according to Rolandis, he lost his job because when he had surgery on his foot, I don't know nothing about that surgery. Allegedly, when he had surgery on his foot, I guess Carlos was paying somebody to make some fake doctor's excuses. And Joe, like the dumbass that he was and that he is, took the doctor's notes to work and was giving it to his employer. And they found out they were fake and fraudulent and they fired his behind. You saying it's Carlos' fault. No, it's your fault, but I said your fault.
But you can tell y'all it's slow because you ain't got to pay nobody to do that. You can make a fake doctor's note yourself. If you've ever had one in the past, all you got to do is... I'm sounding like a scam artist, ain't I?
Yep. Keep it. But, like, You're the one who took the document to your job. It's your fault. And then y'all gotta go live. You think your job not seeing you have a broke foot and surgery at this city, that city, and this city, you on live.
What I thought was hilarious, why would you not read it?
Can
you take it in? You could have it right there because you would have determined it was fraudulent. Like, it's giving illiterate.
And the thing is, though, you taking these excuses to your job, okay? and you in this city, you in that city, you going live, you don't look like you recuperating.
Y'all on tour with it.
You on tour. Y'all about to perform at the BET Awards, remember? And then, in addition to that, are you getting workers' comp while you at home? Recuperating, okay.
Short-term disability.
Exactly. What it sounds like, I don't think it's Carlos is dumb. I think you're stupid.
I think you are, because I like the whole time Carlos was saying that I said, why did they not read it before they
Listen, they can say what they want about Carlos. I was hollering through the whole thing.
Carlos said, y'all better stop asking him about them niggas.
That's what he said, ain't it? That's what he said.
I said Carlos is fed up. He said he ain't got nothing to do with Joy Romance no more.
But y'all, black women, I need y'all to do me a favor. Keep standing on business when it comes to the situation. Do not let up.
Right.
Listen, when we band together, we are so much powerful. Why do you think they're always trying to influence us and our demographic? Because our dollar, it does not matter what narrative is tried, like, the narrative they try to push. The black woman's dollar is very valuable in this world. Believe it or not.
Right. It really is, but like my sister said, we ain't giving Joe no more clout over here. You have been canceled officially by Shot and Toy and the Black Women Brigade.
Yeah. We're done with you.
We're done.
Yeah.
You gonna phase away just like Sean and Olivia that quick.
Yep, you're done.
Bye.
I have sat there and said, you know what? People mean to this man. Do I laugh at some of y'all posts and stuff? Absolutely. But for you to be going on the rant, and the thing is, you act like yesterday's rant was the first one. This is not the first time
you just went on a rant when? Memorial Day?
Yes.
So, Joe, at this point, baby, go on ahead and apply for your SSI.
Yep.
Or you can go on down to the McDonald's and fill out the application since you had so many years of store manager experience.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure that will work in your favor.
Yep.
Okay? Just do me a favor. Stay out the kitchen.
Yeah. Do not try to start a catering business. We don't want it.
We ain't buying cakes by Joe.
We're not buying any of it. No.
Nobody
in Alabama is trying to. No.
We don't want it.
No.
And then he said it don't matter if this go down, I get my $500. I'm like, baby, if this page get banned at 700 and now 719,000 followers.
Well, then also Joe had to make another social media page as well.
Yeah.
Something I guess Carlos
another Facebook page. That was another Facebook page. Yeah. Because Carlos had ownership of the other one.
Mm-hmm.
But see, that's another thing. Y'all ain't reading stuff y'all signed. You having contracts and stuff. And you
Carlos signed this. Well, why is Carlos signing deals for y'all? Like, why is he signing contracts for y'all?
It for you to say you so smart, Joe was getting slow.
Exactly. Very dumb.
But you say black women dumb and ignorant. No, baby. The call is coming from inside the house.
Well, listen, you didn't hear that from me.
Listen. You heard it from me, though.
Yeah. But you didn't hear it from me.
I wish I had a napkin so I can hold your hand again.
Well, you don't have no napkins, and you can't get another one because that would be cross-contamination.
Shamir. Listen, y'all. She on wine. I'm on tequila.
Listen, but Joe, we are through with you. Like, I tried to take up for you. Yeah, we have our little jokes or whatever, but I would never cut you down deep like some of these people do. Some of these people go, but you have really done it at this point. Like I said, black women, I need y'all to stand on business. Like, I don't care if he get on there with crocodile. I don't care. Because here's the thing. He just showed how he deeply feels.
And, I mean, for real, because he meant everything he said yesterday. And like I said, I really have been, taking up for Joe, standing up for Joe and stuff like that, because the things that people say to him are very disgusting and hurtful. And I'm an empath. But like that hurt me what he said yesterday. I mean, and it didn't apply because I'm neither ignorant nor stupid. However, I'm tired of people coming for Black women.
Yeah.
And I'm like, how you coming for Black women when that's what you aspire to be?
Yeah.
You want to be a Black woman so bad.
And how can you call us dumb when you can't even pronounce any word that come out your mouth?
You really can't. Succotash.
Come out them. I'm a stroll down the page.
I'm a throw. Like, what are you saying, sir? Like, not only that, baby. Come here. You need to learn how to tuck. Because I'm tired of these cameos coming up and things are not as they say.
Are you done?
I'm done.
Okay. I can come back.
I think I ran out, didn't I?
But for real, I mean, Joe do. I'm gonna keep it real. Not trying to be funny, but Joe do, because it's been some pics. I said, is that a parcel?
And even this is being lenient.
Yeah. Is that a parcel?
Okay.
And look, I'm not trying to look. It's just out there.
It's there. It won't take much to hide it.
Yeah.
Okay. Won't take much. Just
what's your thing doing a thumbs?
Oh, it did. Girl, I got all the things. Listen, hold on. Was it because I did that?
No, that came up at the wrong time. That's what I'm getting at. Came up at the wrong time. But yeah, Joe, you are canceled. I'm gonna be real. I watched the live today so I can make sure I addressed everything I had to say to you. But like I said, we won't be talking about you no more on our platform. We don't, even at this point, I have filtered out my videos, to make sure you don't show up in my page no more.
Yeah.
My FYP. Any video that comes up of you, I'm hitting not interested. And I'm going I don't want to see.
And I'm finna unfollow you right now.
Who?
Joe.
Oh, for real? You followed him?
Yeah, I have been following him, so it'll come on my FYP.
Oh no, I never followed Joe.
I have been following Joe Orlando.
She ain't no stop by.
Oh, that's nosy. Nosy, I love you down, girl. I'm gonna come back to you in a minute when we get done with this.
But yes, y'all tell us what y'all think about Charles and Netta. And for the ones who's in our comments trying to be slick, I know these are some of Joe's icons coming from the swamps of where you reside with Joe.
We don't. Listen.
We don't care. We don't know what we said.
We don't give a damn.
The only thing y'all can do, like y'all did, is come on here and talk about me and Toya fat. We know that.
But listen. And that one person that made that comment talking about who these big bass, they kind of cute. You wrong for that shit. Tell you.
Listen, it made me mad, but I was like, they call me cute, so I guess it's okay.
We are big in our back. Listen. We in the gym. We big in our back because my sister's how many pounds down?
50.
And I'm 75, nigga.
Yeah.
Listen. Watch yourself.
Because one thing you can say we fat, but ugly you can never say. Never.
You gotta talk. You gotta take that up with God.
Mm-hmm. So talk to me nice.
Cause we could never. You could never. I said, but that done got so old. Y'all need to stop calling people fat. That is not an insult.
That's played out. And y'all always want to talk about people fat. But you know what my perspective is, and I was just talking about this earlier today. When somebody gotta go for your physical appearance, you already lost.
You already lost, baby. I would show you up and stand up and show you that this body is tea because I've been in the gym, but I ain't got no pants on. Okay, that's none of your business. But trust me. Well, listen, we very beautiful, so I'll take fat. And never had a problem getting a man either. Yeah. So y'all need to find y'all something to do.
Please. But like even in another one, someone calling us bitter. How are we bitter? I do not. That's the part that makes us so mad. Stop trying to say people are jealous of Charles and Netta. We
Of
don't
what?
want Charles.
Jealous of what?
Charles is living off you.
Jealous of what?
Charles is living off you. Charles
And
don't even
bitter.
want to be there.
Bitter for what? And see, I can't stand when y'all do that. Y'all love to associate black women with bitterness just for having an opinion. And thank you to whoever that was that took up for us in the comments.
I
Just
don't know
because
who
I
it is,
have an
but shout out
opinion.
to you, because
Shout
she
out
was
to
not
you.
playing. It expanded over days, and she replied
Yeah.
for days if it took.
And
Like, what
just
they got to be jealous
because-
of?
Because just because we have an opinion on a topic or on a situation, it does not mean that we are bitter. It never gave that.
No.
Never gave that.
Let me tell you, I pray for the protection of my heart every day so I don't become bitter.
Right.
And end up being like you. I summoned
Exactly.
icons and Joe. That's what I pray that I'll never become like y'all.
I pray for similar things, but for me, I say, regardless of what happens to me, regardless of what people do, what people say, I don't ever want to change who I am at my core and who I am as a person. So I'm still out here being Toya, still loving on people, because I don't want that to make me hard and make me bitter, as you say.
Yep.
But and even today, this is not bitterness. This is just black women fed up with people disgusting and downing black women.
Absolutely.
That's what this is. It ain't no damn bitterness. I don't care nothing about what them niggas got going on over there.
Yep. Because like I said, we talking about it today because this is the topic we wanted to talk about. Because like my sister said, we're sick of black women being the center of the joke. And, you know, we constantly got people coming on social media. This why don't nobody want no black women. The same, while you can't, there are some men out here loving black women.
Loving them down, baby. I know a few.
Yeah. All you gotta do,
and trust me, I love my black man too. I love a black man. I could never want nothing other than a black man. So this ain't no hate to no black men either, baby. We love them down. But y'all gotta stop that. Like that whole the narrative about black women being bitter. That's why they can't do this. That the black women out here flourishing and could care less about y'all.
Black women
don't care.
Minding their business.
Minding their business and what's crazy, every chance y'all get, y'all bring up black women when black women ain't bothering you.
Like I said, we in our zone, we getting degrees, we, the ones of us having families, we tend into our families. Like we, discover hobbies, we're nurturing ourselves. Yeah.
Joe, you need to unpack that because that comes from some deep-rooted trauma. That is something that happened in your childhood and something going on with you and your mammy. You need to unpack that because it ain't got nothing to do. We catching strays out here for no reason, baby, when the call is coming from inside the house.
Yep.
And you're projecting like a lot of y'all do.
Like my sister said, I don't know what happened to you. I don't care to know. I don't even care to know. No. All I know is you need to go down there and talk to the lady.
Exactly. Like y'all said, go talk to the lady.
Go talk to the lady and unpack that so that you can make money.
It's no shame in that, baby. I'm in therapy.
Absolutely.
You ain't nothing got to be wrong for you to be in therapy, baby. Go to therapy. Sometimes it helps just to talk things out. It don't matter what it is because sometimes you just need an outside, an outside voice, but yeah, we tired. You canceled. You're done.
Yep. So on to the next.
Who's the next icon?
Me and Toya.
Period.
Me and Toya.
Wait that up.
I'm already prepared to act brand new. Okay.
Exactly.
I'm already prepared to act brand new.
But when I act brand new, it ain't gonna be no blow up hot tub. It's gonna be the real deal.
No, and we're uplifting people. We're not going to be around here. I hate black. That's the part, and I don't think we've emphasized that. Did we say that? Forgive me, y'all, because when I learned my memory.
a lot of things are running together tonight. I don't know.
But Joe did say he hated black women. We might have talked about that. I just want to emphasize.
No, he didn't say he hated black women, but he did call us stupid, ignorant.
No, he did say he hate black women before.
He did?
Yeah.
Oh, hell, Joe. Listen, I'm about to go in on your ass for another hour.
Hold on.
You hate black women?
Hold on.
Come from a black woman?
Hold on. Before I might need to clear that up. So hold on. Hold on. 1 second.
I got my hand on my hip. I'm on go.
Okay. I'm sorry. Let me take it back. I might have misspoke.
Okay. I'm about to say now. But I was ready for war.
He did say he don't like black women. I don't think but I don't know. It's so many. Okay, I'm gonna take it back.
But what he should have said is, I don't like the women that consistently attack me and try to come for my husband. That's what you should have said.
Exactly.
You talk about black women as if all black women are against you, and honestly, I was taken up for you.
Yeah.
Now, even in our last video, I was not trying to down him because I know he hears it all the time, but now you done messed up, okay?
Yeah.
So,
yeah, you're done.
Bye. Shoe fly.
But let us know how y'all feel about all the situation going on. Like I said, black women, stick to that. Stand on business.
Right.
The best thing you can do when you trying to get somebody to understand where you coming from, hit them in them pockets.
That's where it hurt the most, and I know
that's what hurt the most.
That's what we doing for him to come up and apologize and be cop and please today. So continue to do that, y'all.
Yeah. Obviously, it was something because honestly, I was prepared to hear about the next move that was gonna happen today. Honestly, I was not expecting like someone that looks so scared and timid and like feeling so bad. Something must have happened overnight. But I'm gonna tell you one thing, y'all, black women, stand on it.
I can't stick my middle fingers up, but
yeah, but you get the knuckles though.
You listen, and mine ain't crusty.
But y'all, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Y'all, thank y'all so much for y'all support. Thank y'all so much also for your support on our last videos. Wow. We have a lot more new subscribers, so that is amazing. Welcome, y'all.
We had a couple.
We behave on here most of the time, but we just had to read Miss Netta and Charles, and this is our last time speaking about Miss Netta and Charles. But
next time we're gonna be back with true crime. Like we getting off of this this Netta and Charles train. I'm disgusted. He's busted and I'm disgusted.
Yeah, we're done. Yeah. So sorry, but like I said, I hate to keep saying that, but black women stay on it now. Stand on it.
Period.
Okay? We are powerful together when we band together. Make him feel it in them pockets. Anybody he was supposed to do a meet and greet with, cancel it. Yeah. But y'all, we love y'all, but we gotta go.
Bye, y'all. It's the Lou.